Hello everyone, my name is Lauren, or Armadillo, whichever you prefer. Welcome back to the channel. Today we have RWBY Volume 7, Chapter 4, and as usual I have a couple of notes to make about the last episode before we get into this one. So going chronologically through things that happened in the last episode, Jean's shield is using hard light dust as well as gravity dust, and that's how he was kind of using it to parachute down off of the plane. Which I didn't really know was a thing, but kind of knew was a thing. I just never realised that it had a name, hard light dust. So that's what he's using in his shield. I fully did not click and did not realise that the reason why Blake was so shaken up by the mine is because that dust mine is the one where Ilya's parents were killed in an explosion. I thought it had something to do with like the Shiny Dust Company logo and Adam's brand across his eyes, but no. It was an explosion. It was the explosion that killed Ilya's parents, and I didn't realise that until my second or third time watching that episode. As for the ace operatives, I did say during my last reaction that I think Harriet was my favourite. However, going back and rewatching, hands down, Marrow is my favourite Aesop. He is so cool. I love his weapon. I love his semblance. I love that he's a Faunus. I like his personality. He's the rookie of the team. He's just really cool, and I am enjoying Marrow's character and all of the ace operatives a lot. There was one moment towards the end of the episode where Clover was talking about the difference between talent and skill, or luck rather, and talent. And Crow said something to him like, oh, would you call that one luck? And Clover was like, no, I chalk that one up to skill. I thought that Clover was talking about his own abilities, when in fact he was actually paying Ruby a compliment. So I thought that he was saying, I know the difference between my semblance, my good luck, and just me having talent and me having skill, which maybe he does, but he was actually talking about Ruby in that moment, which I didn't realise at the time. We did get left on a cliffhanger at the end of last episode. Poor Forrest, but I did have a theory that perhaps he isn't dead, because they did cut to black right before anything gruesome happened, good lord Tyrion. However, maybe since he's in Mantle, Robin was there, Robin or the Happy Huntresses came and saved him, maybe Fruby isn't over. That's all of my points about chapter 3, so let's get into chapter 4. Okie dokie, RWBY Volume 7, Episode 4. It is titled Pomp and Circumstance, and it says, riding the high of completing their first mission in Atlas, the gang is itching to hone their skills and provide some much needed help for the citizens of Mantle. So I'm gonna guess we're gonna see Ruby again this episode. Ruby? Penny. I'm guessing we're going to see Penny again this episode. Let's get into it. RWBY Volume 7, Chapter 4 in 3, 2, 1. Again, the intro. Keep dreaming about a better world. You can push it for some clarity. And I've always got to turn it up at the start. Just blast my ears. Your life's a masterpiece. All you see is all you need. When are we gonna see the Shnees? Oh. And sure all hope is gone. So now we've seen, that's the hard light dust. Now we've seen this fight, obviously, against the Dust Gigas. I am still so concerned about why Oscar and Ironwood are fighting in the intro. Crow v Tyrion rematch. I don't think every time. I'm excited. It's sunset. Oh, is that Amity Coliseum? It will be, yeah. Look at that! It's big enough to eclipse the whole sun. Oh, hello. cute. Are those like journalists or something? Why do I feel like I've seen her before? Oh, I think just on Twitter. There they are! Coming up from their mission! Ace operatives.
You guys were incredible!
Oh!
The way you took down that Geist without needing to plan your tactics out, you just knew exactly what to do!
Well,
wholesome!
handpicked to perfectly complement one another. So we
Oh!
can assets and leave our liabilities.
Really?
Plus, all asset, zero liability.
Okay, Narrow.
Think I've got some liabilities, Elm?
Your brains, for one.
That's cool.
You did ask.
He did.
Hi! Hey, best friend. Our friend can be...
Oh my god! Because they both have
My
hammers.
friend's backs just like that.
Oh.
This isn't the school.
Oh, don't tell me they're not friends.
But I mean, when you go through so much with someone, it kind of changes things, doesn't it?
We get
Yeah.
along well enough, sure. I count on them
Wow.
to keep me alive. They do the same. But that's a job.
That's about it.
Confuse the two.
Wow. Wow. That is...
Speaking of the job,
Ugh. Oh, Ironwood's here.
he ever beckons. You all hang back a second.
That is really interesting. They're so
What
like...
do you want to do when we get back to Atlas?
I'm just going to pause it for a second. They are such a well-oiled machine, as I was saying during that entire sequence last episode when they were fighting the Dust Kickers. And they seem to get along really well, but they're not friends. So, like, they rely on each other, but how much do they trust each other? That's really interesting.
Sightseeing? Oh, what should we visit first?
How about our buds?
Oh, come on, guys. This is a great time to go exploring. We haven't done that in so long.
Ruby,
Aw.
you just explored a whole continent on foot before flying to this one.
Well,
That's
yeah,
true.
it was only the boring parts.
We almost died.
That's interesting that they bring that up. It's like they're acknowledging the critiques of Volume 5, or Volume 4 and 5.
You too, Crow.
Just the team
I need
leaders?
you on the ground, but be subtle. If people see too many huntsmen milling around, they'll get nervous.
Interesting.
And Clover, don't take Marrow.
Marrow! No! Take him! He's so cute. Look at him. I like him.
Problems in Mantle?
More of the same, unfortunately. Someone in the Mantle is taking out public leaders who speak out against Atlas.
Okay, okay, it's
People who speak out
confirmed.
against me. It didn't look like a pattern at first. This is the third murder of its kind in the last week.
Third. Jesus fuck, Tyrion. In a week?
You were arrested.
Slow down.
Your
Oh
position
no.
That isn't exactly a good look for you.
Oh,
Not really
yeah,
worried about
no.
my public image.
It's
But it is causing
interesting
unrest.
that
I think someone's
that they're
trying to
targeting those people.
By extension, Atlas.
Yeah.
And it's working.
Well, if it wasn't for the embargo making everybody so mad, people probably wouldn't be so quick to blame you for everything else.
Okay. Calm down, Sean.
No, you're right. Things in Mantle have been...
He's not gonna lift the embargo, is he?
blind
That would be
transition. In
interesting.
fact, that's what I want to talk to you about. With the launch of this mobile communications tower and tensions down in Mantle, I think there's a lot of good your teams can do here.
Oh? Pray tell.
What? Already? Here?
Hello?
No, it's fine. Let him land. I'll deal with him myself.
More
Him?
Mantle problems?
Wait.
No.
No!
This one's an Atlas problem.
That's gonna be fucking Jacques, isn't it? Jacques. Oh, it is! Oh, it's my sister.
In addition to this nonsensical embargo of yours,
Oh,
on
fuck.
my business, you've also decided you have the authority to commandeer private property. When the council hears about this, you will never...
Actually, I've already informed them. As this
Wow.
is a classified military operation, it didn't even require a vote.
didn't require a
Private
vote.
property?
You might
It's
want
a
to brush
dust
up on the council
mine.
law before you lose this upcoming election, Jacques. Now, I've allowed
Jacques
you to
is running in the
The
election.
next time it won't be a friendly reception.
Lately, you seem to forget who your friends really are. I'm
Oof.
just that council seat, James, and maybe then you'll
There's your daughter who ran away. You, that's...
roped my missing daughter into these schemes of yours too. How long has she been back in Atlas? Did Winter know
It
about
was
this?
my decision to come here. Just like it was my decision to leave.
Good.
Or have you forgotten?
Good for you, Weiss.
If you think I'm one to forget anything, girl, then you've misjudged the man you're
Girl.
Believe me,
Piss
I
off.
know exactly the kind of man you are.
How dare you speak to me that way?
'Cause you're a
Never mind.
dick.
Mind to what, Jacques?
Yeah. Fix your cufflinks.
You know, your mother was devastated when you left.
Oh, guilt trip, guilt trip.
Didn't leave her room for days. You know how she gets when she's upset.
Disgusting. Can we meet her mum?
I knew one
I
day
hate
you
him
would
so
be
much. He's
upset
such a
at your
smarmy
age.
prick.
I didn't come here to beg for an abandoned mine.
So why
I
did you
came
come
to
here?
Thank you for personally handing me the noose to hang you.
Oh. Oh.
You'll wait.
Weiss.
So these are the little friends you threw everything away for.
Not friends. Family.
Oh. Ow. Yeah, they're a better fucking family for her than you are, dude. Oh. They support her.
Oh, now
Winter!
You just missed father.
I wouldn't say I missed.
Jesus Christ, Penny.
Did we not start yet?
Poor timing.
Apparently, we haven't.
Start what?
My lord. Oh my god, they're...
Goes
Wow, we're back in the arena!
A significance.
Fucking memories.
It's only fitting for you to
Jeez.
reconvene here, now, when the world needs to be brought together more than ever.
Oh my god, Penny,
The
this
road
is
you
where
felt
you
this
literally
last
died.
hasn't been easy. You fought for your school and your friends at Beacon. You fought for the world.
She's so
and the
excited.
Academy and beyond. You faced down terrors people can't even fathom. That's
Yep.
not the behavior of students. It's the
They're
behavior
huntsmen.
Of huntsmen.
Yes.
And huntresses.
Yes. And they're only first years. Are they ever going to, like, officially graduate? Is she? Wait. Do not. Ah! Oh my god!
You
Oh my
are
god!
being granted your huntsman license
What?
today.
I
What?
know this is coming a little ahead of schedule, but brothers know you deserve it. I only regret that I couldn't do something a little more ceremonious.
They're official huntsmen? Huntsmen, rather?
We're honored.
What? Oh my god!
Please, with the threat of Salem still out there, and tensions rising in our kingdom, I certainly could use more trustworthy fighters by my side. I should be so lucky to have all of you.
I've missed, like, everything that they're saying. I'm gonna have to rewatch this,
okay.
but oh my
It's a big
god.
moment. And what better way than to celebrate here? When this tower is ready...
Why does
we
this
can
sound so
face the
ominous
back
now
of the
suddenly?
world and tell the world about Salem, and face down whatever comes at us together.
I still don't really like that, but okay, dude. They're freaking full-ass huntsmen! Oh my god! And huntresses.
If you'll excuse me, I have to get back to running this operation.
Oh my goodness.
Well then, enjoy the cake.
Cake? What? Oh my lord!
Outros are improving, sir.
After everything we've been through, I almost forgot this is what I wanted in the first place.
Wow, they're so
I didn't think this would
young,
be possible.
and they're already
Almost feels trivial now.
huntresses.
Jeez, guys.
Wow.
Lighten up a little. Enjoy yourselves for a change. You've earned it.
Finally.
Yeah.
Someone said it. Let's kill some cake, huh? Because I could eat 2 slices before Ren even eats 1. Who says I can't? Who says it? Huh?
No one's saying you can't, Nora.
arguing with you about this.
Yeah. There's literally cake. Oh, Ruby's off by herself. Oh my god. The swords! We haven't seen those in so long. Ah. Selfie! Oh my god.
It's definitely a lot to take in.
Oh.
Finally getting the Atlas part, getting your license part.
Yeah.
Not quite disclosing everything to Ironwood part.
Oh. Probably all of the above.
All of the above.
Oh.
I'm trying to do what I think is best, but I really can't tell if what's best is what's right.
That audio clip is from the trailer.
Ruby,
Oh, honey.
Oz only trusted himself
Honey.
with the whole truth. You're trusting others.
True.
Make sure they prove themselves first.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm glad that they have gone into that difference, actually, because that makes me feel better.
But I don't feel like I know much more than I did at Beacon.
Oh, trust me, you do.
Never goes away.
Oh.
Your mom, Summer, would be proud of you.
Oh. Crow.
Last mission. Was that enough
Oh,
of a secret?
oh my god.
There were a lot of those back in our day. But this one was a Summer secret. When she didn't come back,
A summer
I
secret?
didn't seem just as in the dark as myself and your father.
What? Oh, I'm getting chills. What does that mean?
What he may have hidden from us over the years.
Ruby's mom.
What do you think she would have done if she learned the truth about Salem?
Oh my
She
god.
can't be destroyed.
Pressed on, I think. Like you. She was always the best of us.
Oh,
Bit of a brat, though. But hey, I like brats.
really?
Ah,
Hey, Ruby,
Oh,
check this out.
that was such a nice moment.
is that a mission board? It's an app now? Can we ride a Megalith? Stop an underground crime ring? Do I get to go undercover?
Hey, you guys smell that?
Hello?
Smells like fresh
The
meat.
Ace operatives.
That's
They're
odd.
back.
I don't smell meat. Neither do I.
You know what? Never mind.
They're one the same.
Straight. You've only been official for an hour now, and you're already looking for huntsman work?
To be fair,
Of
I've been
course.
official for a whole 57 minutes.
I'd like to remind you all that the real mission here is ensuring the successful launch of the communications tower.
True, but we
Yeah.
can also keep training and improving by helping where we can.
Yeah.
Enthusiasm of youths!
Well, it's hard to argue with that. Okay, let me show you how it works. Ooh, here's an
Thanks,
important one.
Marrow.
Who wants to volunteer? All right. We need
All
someone
of
to
them.
escort children to pre-primary school down in Mantle. There's not actually any danger, but the parents fret, and that attracts grin.
That's cute.
Perfect. Thanks.
Sean.
Juan, Jim? Close enough, I guess.
Close enough.
Wow. First
Wow.
mission.
Next, a massive saber is loose in the Mantle sewers. We need 2 brave warriors to flush it out.
Oh, wow.
I get a choice for that one.
Cause you're you, honey. Cause you're you. Oh. Hello. Are we gonna see Whitley or are we gonna see her mom?
Father, you,
Whitley!
have a visitor.
I told you I didn't want to be disturbed. Why did you let them in?
I didn't. He let himself in.
A spitting image of you, this lad, Chuck. Creepily so, I might add.
Oh my
He's
god.
definitely inherited your affect.
Does he know him? He knows him!
Leave us. And shut the door.
Oh my god.
I said shut the door.
Whitley seems very uncertain right now, which is interesting.
You're supposed to.
Because he seemed so
That is what I
dead.
want people to think. You're right. However, I've heard things about you too, Jacques. Namely, that you have an ironwood problem.
Hello?
It's costing me more money every day with this embargo. I'd lay off every employee.
Oh,
and
God.
I wasn't trying to get their damn votes for this council seat.
What if I said you could have your cake and eat it too?
They both have gross mustaches. I don't like that. I don't like how at the end of every episode we see frickin' Watts or Tyrion just making evil plans and doing the evil things that they do. Grey hair. Interesting. Oh boy. A chapter of high highs and low lows. That's interesting if that's concept art, because that is pretty much exactly what the frame looked like once I animated it. And the dust mine. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to rewatch that episode like 5 times. What did I just watch? What just happened? I'm so like mad and confused at that ending. Literally so much just happened. Let me gather my thoughts. There are definitely a couple of things that I want to note. I went over it a little bit when I paused the episode, but obviously the difference in how the Ace operatives and obviously Ruby and Juniper view their teammates, and at the time they went into it like, oh yeah, we're friends, but then Weiss later on, like a couple minutes later, is like, no, they're not just my friends, they're my family. So that is like, again, a huge step between just like professional, we work together, we're good, we can trust each other, or like we can rely on each other. I don't know if I'd go even so far as saying that Aesops trust each other. Clearly they work really, really well together, but they don't view each other as friends. They definitely don't view each other as family. Like, I can't help but think that that means that like one of them is just gonna betray them at some point, or like that is going to be, I can't see that being anything but a detriment to them. And I know that in other cases you would say that being so close to your teammates would like field your cloud your vision or ruin your judgment or whatever, but I think that it means that you can work well together and that you care about each other, you trust each other, you know you have each other's backs. Like, them not even being friends, it's like, it's just such a cold and professional way of looking at it. But now that I'm thinking about it, they are Atlesian military, they are Atlesian huntsmen, so I guess it does in a way make sense that they would view things that way, cold and professional and military. But at least, you know, then they say that they're not friends, but they do get along and they do have teasing and banter. That much I can appreciate. Maro is just such a good boy. He's the bestest of boys. I do love him a lot, and he's growing on me more and more every time I see him. That thing about Summer! Oh my god, what was that about Summer, Rose? Hello? What was she doing? A summer secret? That was such a sweet moment between Crow and Ruby, and I was actually going to say that we haven't seen Crow drink, I don't think, so far during this volume, and we're 4 episodes in, and drinking is like Crow's entire character. So I'm quite happy about that. I'm sure it'll pop up again, but that moment between him and Ruby, and him talking about Summer, I think we are finally getting some more about her, we're getting some more information. I don't think that if Crow doesn't know and Ozpin doesn't know, if they were both blindsided by what happened to her, I wonder if Tai Yang knew, I wonder if Raven knew. I doubt Raven did, but if none of Team Stark and Ozpin didn't know what she was doing or what happened to her, then the only thing that I can think of, the only way that they can get that information about her is either through flashback or through a flashback shown by Jin. If Ruby asks Jin, what happened to my mother, that is the only way that I think that we can get information about her at this point, or like know what happened to her. But they're official huntsmen now. They are official huntsmen and huntresses, Team RWBY and Team Juniper. Oh, and they're splitting up to do huntsman missions already. This is amazing. I freaked out a lot because I just was not expecting that, because in my mind I was thinking at the time, like, yeah, they've been through a lot, but like they haven't even graduated yet. Like they're still students. They were literally first year students, like towards the end of their first year. I guess maybe they would be considered like second year students by now, like in the timeline, but they technically haven't been doing classes or anything. Yes, they have been facing a lot and going through a lot of things, obviously fighting a lot, dealing with a lot of villainy and terrorism and all that kind of bullshit. But I was just so blindsided by that they're already getting their huntsman licenses, and it's not like a provisional license where they're still students but they're allowed to do things. They are literally licensed huntsmen, and they're probably among the youngest. Ruby is actually probably the youngest like huntress to ever have an official license. That would be my guess, because she's, how old must she be by now? Like maybe 15, 16? And obviously the kids don't usually graduate till they're probably like 18 or whatever. And she has her official huntress license, which is awesome. That's so cool. And I'm very happy for them. And though they did say like, yeah, it seems a bit trivial, like I forgot that's what we were working towards, but it's like, that just means, I guess in Atlas at least it means that they can do things without getting in trouble, but going forward I think it means that they will be able to help people where necessary, and they will be able to be recognised as official help, or official, what's the word I'm looking for? Just like they'll be able to help people and be recognised and rewarded as huntsmen, not just as some random kids passing through are gonna help out, or yeah, these people are here. But then again, I'm thinking now, like, because obviously they're gonna go to Vacuo. Obviously, I say this all the time, we have to go to Vacuo if we're going to every single other kingdom. We're gonna go to Shade, we're gonna see Team Sun again, and also Team Coffee rather are there as well in Vacuo, thanks to the book. So when they get there and they are professional licensed huntsmen and huntresses, what are all of their friends gonna think? When they're like, we're still training though, we're still students, how is that fair? What else? What else happened? Oh my god. Jacques and Watts. He called him Arthur as well. So, Whitley being uncertain. From the moment he opened the door, I'm pretty sure the first thing that he said was like, or he had some kind of like filler or hesitation to his voice. And that really intrigued me, because his whole character in Volume 4 was just this smarmy little brat, do as father says, the Shiny Dust Company is in good hands, and now with both of his sisters gone, and apparently their mother being so upset she couldn't leave her room and is probably just drinking herself silly. I can't imagine how Jacques has been treating him, and I wonder if perhaps Whitley is growing and is maybe seeing that his father is not the best person in the world. In fact, he's a rather crappy person. Perhaps Whitley is learning. He is still a child, of course. He's younger. He's probably the same age as Oscar, actually. Or around there. And of course, nobody liked him in Volume 4. But like, you have to remember that their father just tries to manipulate and just... he's just an awful person. He's an awful dad and an awful person and an awful businessman. Nobody likes him. He's irredeemable. Whitley could be irredeemable, and I think it was interesting that he was showing uncertainty and hesitancy in this episode, as opposed to the last time we saw him. Definitely want to meet Weiss's mother though. Weiss's mum be drinking. I have so much to say about this episode, it's insane. But there were also so many good wholesome moments. And Penny is back. I can't believe that they were just eating cake in the arena where Penny was literally torn apart. Like, what the hell? I'm just gonna leave it there, because I will talk myself silly if I keep going, and I do actually have to go get ready for work now, unfortunately. So I'm gonna leave this here. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any other additions or comments to make, please leave them down below. I would love to hear other people's thoughts on this episode. But until next time, have a lovely day/night wherever you are, and bye for now.